From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Tuesday, April 17th, 2018. Silver is trading at $16.65 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,343 per ounce. Zen Cash is trading at $34, and the average price of Bitcoin is $8,131. Antiwar.com reports expectations that the inspectors from the Organization for the Prohibition of Chemical Weapons would enter Douma on Monday, but this did not happen. Exactly why is a matter of serious contention. British Prime Minister Theresa May is claiming the Russians blocked the OPCW, saying that Russia and Syria are not cooperating. The Russians and Syrians are both denying this. Russia says the UN ordered the visit stopped for security reasons, and Syrian officials say they've been meeting with the OPCW delegation. It's not totally clear what is happening. The UN Security Council already rejected a resolution calling for an investigation, but it's not clear that they can stop the OPCW visit. At the same time, Syria and Russia have supported it from the start, anticipating it would discredit the Western allegations of a chemical attack. The U.S. seems to be anticipating the OPCW probe not going anywhere and is already accusing Syria and Russia of plotting to tamper with the site. There's no evidence of tampering of any kind. The U.S. suggestion was based on the fact that Russian military police had visited the site. The visit, however, was done days ago, and Russia said it was meant to deter the West from attacking Douma and destroying evidence. The U.S., France, and Britain appear to have little reason to want the OPCW visit to be successful. They already used the alleged attack as pretext for a strike against Syria on Friday, so clearly they weren't interested in getting the facts before striking. For over 40 years, Roberts & Roberts Brokerage has been a trusted source for buying and selling precious metals like gold and silver. And as a Bitcoin-preferred business, Roberts & Roberts Brokerage has removed the minimum purchase amount for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Roberts & Roberts Brokerage today for knowledgeable advice on buying and selling precious metals and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 800-874-9760 or visit online at rrbi.co. UPI reports the Environmental Protection Agency removed 2 sites from its priority cleanup list on Monday, including a toxic sludge pit flooded by Hurricane Harvey. The EPA removed the San Jacinto River waste pits in Houston, Texas, and the Anaconda copper mines in Lyon County, Montana from its emphasis list of Superfund sites, stating both sites have reached specific milestones in their cleanup programs. EPA Administrator Scott Pruitt said, "We are making tremendous progress expediting sites through the entire Superfund remediation process. The updated emphasis list reflects our commitment to addressing Superfund sites as quickly and safely as possible." The removal from the list of the San Jacinto River waste pits comes a week after the EPA reached an agreement with the 2 companies responsible for the waste to conduct a remedial design for the site, which is estimated to take 29 months to complete. In October, the EPA determined there was erosion of the river bottom up to 12 feet deep near the cap of the San Jacinto River waste pit Superfund site following Hurricane Harvey. The EPA also added 3 new sites: Casmalia Resources in California, Delaware Sand and Gravel Landfill in Delaware, and St. Regis Paper Company in Minnesota to the list to spur action on cleanup and redevelopment efforts. Are you looking for a cryptocurrency that has a focus on users and usability? Then look into Zencash. Zencash is the world's first private, distributed, and reliable platform for communications, transactions, and publishing. Zencash features global governance with inclusive decision-making, reliable funding for continuous improvements, and documentation and wallets in many languages that are available for Linux, Mac, Windows, and Android devices. Learn more at zensystem.io. That's zensystem.io. Reuters reports Starbucks chief executive Kevin Johnson hopes to meet with the 2 black men arrested at one of its Philadelphia cafes last week to apologize for the incident, which has sparked accusations of racial profiling at the coffee chain. The men, who had not made a purchase, were handcuffed and arrested for trespassing on Thursday after a store manager called 911 and reported them for refusing to leave. Witnesses said the men were calmly sitting in the cafe. In a widely viewed video, some patrons asked police whether they were targeted because they were black. Police released the men, who were not charged with any crime. Johnson told ABC's Good Morning America on Monday, "The circumstances surrounding the incident and the outcome in our store on Thursday were reprehensible. They were wrong." A Starbucks representative said the female manager who reported the men to police has left the company. Johnson, who was interviewed from Philadelphia, said it was completely inappropriate to engage the police. He added Starbucks would conduct training to prevent unconscious bias. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.